Take two. This is Austin at the Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. I'm a silly creature. Sometimes mistakes will happen. So look at this beautiful lady. Is that not gorgeous? A pencil sketch. Look at the shading techniques. I mean, we've got hatching, obviously. Look at this beautiful smooth transfer under her chin. I mean, you know, a lot of people might have cross-hatched that or done whatever. It looks like he's really worked it into their neckline. And you know, I see there's some acid matte issues here, but, I mean, it's dated 39. I have to assume 1939. Because we're not at 2039 yet. And 1839 seems excessive. So I think I'm nailing this. Okay? So art expert. So it's signed Henri, if you want to be pretentious about it, but Henri with an I, and it's a pretty unique signature. It has an H cross that goes all the way through, like the whole word. So I don't know who did this, but I do know that she is lovely. We're going to look at the back real quick. I don't know if anything's on the back whatsoever. It says the Franklin Printing and Engraving Company, Toledo, Ohio. Now that's not exactly bad news. You know, Toledo, Ohio actually had some pretty good museums. At one point in time, I think they were responsible for the release of like 30,000 Japanese woodblocks into the area around them. Woodblock prints, I apologize. So yeah, I mean, there was some real art that went through Toledo, Ohio, very oddly. Listen to me. Either I'm making stuff up or I know what I'm talking about. You know, I'll leave it up to you. But there are too many artists named Henri. I don't know which one it is. Henri Matisse, his signature doesn't really match that at all. It's very messy, a weird little squeal. Henry Martin, he died before 39. He died in 1929. And again, unfortunately, you know, I really regret, you know, everyone who's ever died before I got here. I wish I could have met you. I'm sorry. But that's a lot of handshaking, you know, that's probably a lot of smallpox that I would have ended up with. So I mean, you know, it's just the way it is. Anyway, anybody have any idea who did this? Does anyone agree with me that it's actually gorgeous? Is anyone else going to be mad at me when I tell them that I spent $2 on it? No. Now, I know that's a lot for a piece of art. I went up to the plate, man. I stepped up there. You don't want to live in regret when something costs $2, okay? So, if you're ever at a barn in Ohio and you see a beautiful, beautiful sketch. Look at these lips. What a gorgeous, I mean, it's so realistic. I'm sorry about that long S. I'm sure that was awesome in the microphone. And, you know, I just saw this gorgeous lady, and to be able to take her home for $2, you know, why not? Why not? You're a silly goose if you didn't. You might as well go jump in the pond. This is Austin at the Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. And you know, every once in a while, you find something pretty neat in a barn. Oh, and she was laying on top of my pile for sale. And this is the one that another lady stopped at my pile and wanted to buy it. And yeah, she would have gotten some pretty good stuff, I think. Apparently a watercolor by Sylvester Stannard. God, I hope it's one of those. RSA. Anyway, I don't know what that stands for. I haven't Googled it yet. But yeah. Yeah. Alright, guys. I think we did okay. For $8, I got 4 pretty neat pieces of art, including that weird cat and the silk embroidery thing. So I think we're well ahead of the game. What do you guys think? How'd I do? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, comment. Oh, and share. That's the other thing. You feel free to share my videos. Wouldn't that be neat? See me popping up around.